Wow, I'm going to have to use that in the opening of my show. Hi, I'm Dr. Marissa. They do call me the Asian Oprah, thanks to a lot of past Oprah guests on my show and winning so many wonderful awards. Thank you, Roz and Len, for my 5th award. And the name of the show is called Take My Advice, I'm Not Using It, Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa. And I am very grateful. I actually broke 40,000 regular listeners last month, as well as almost 400,000 podcasts. Got syndicated on NBC News Radio 4 months ago, and they're kicking me up to iHeartRadio and 2 FM stations. So I am grateful for, thank you. And also congratulations to my fellow awardees. I'm very honored to be in an amazing group of individuals who've accomplished a lot. I feel like the baby in the group, and there's still so much more. I was very influenced by my father, who's on the other side, Dr. David Pei, who was a professor of chemical engineering. And, you know, it's an interesting story. I was born in Canada, and in a very small town, and I didn't like being Asian. Asian was not a good thing. I was Chinese with a dash of Mongolian. And, you know, I would be cornered in the stairwells and called Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees, look at these. And I would cry, and I'd go home and my father would say, oh, we should have never left Shanghai. And, you know, I would lie and say that I was Hawaiian. So it's really interesting how now I am embracing, I've come full circle. It's been an amazing journey where I learned myself that differences are not bad, and that differences are actually just different, and they're a good thing. And that being an American, I became an American after 9/11 and embraced this country as my own, but also proud of my Chinese roots. And it's wonderful to see all the roots here of the different Asian families, my flavor being Chinese. I wanted to say 2 things about the American dream, since I do have now this home of mine called the America. And most of us came into this country thinking the American dream, right? You go to school, you get a job, you get a good job, you get married, you live happily ever after, you have children, you know, and then you get a lot of toys and houses and cars, and you die, and then you leave your toys to your kids. That's the American dream, right? For many people now, my listeners, my clients as a life balance coach, as well as a corporate client, people hate their jobs. Their kids are living at home. They have upside down mortgages. They lose their job. Their insignificant other cheats on them. They don't live happily ever after. And it's now an American nightmare. And so what I get to do on the air is to reframe or call the BS. Call the belief systems that aren't working for us, that we don't have to stay in a job that we hate, that actually being laid off might be a good thing, because then we get to re-examine, and that midlife crisis is not a bad thing, it's a good thing, that we get to ask the question. My friend has a questioning machine, not an answering machine, and when you call her, it says, who are you, and what do you want? And those 2 questions are so important for all of us now to examine, that knowing that each of the 7 billion of us on this planet are not here to suffer, but that life is an amazing thing. Einstein says the most important question that a human being has to answer is the universe friendly or not? If we say the universe is not friendly, it's going to be a long haul. If we choose and use the power of choice in our life to say, you know what, the universe is friendly, and that everything happens is for my divine and best good, then no matter what happened, when shift happens, it's a good thing. We say, how? I can't wait to see what good comes out of this. And then life becomes a joyride. And that's what it is for me now. And I'm so grateful to have this award. Thanks again. And I'll leave you with my favorite expression. The past is history. The future is a mystery, but the present moment is a gift. So open it. Thank you. Peace in and peace out. Welcome everybody to Flash Peace on you. Thank you.
I'd like to now bring